what's going on, guys? DieselDorky16 here, and in today's video we will be going over the newest pre-release, which is on the options screen, version 1.1.0 pre-release 2. HC241G is the number. So in today's video we have a lot of things to cover. So the first one, we're going to start with boats. The oak boat, this only applies to the oak boat. The oars are now removed from the boat, which means it's as it was before the combat update 1.9 Java edition. And this was when boats were extremely nasty and they like crash if you like hit a ledge or something, and it's just infuriating. I personally remember that, in my opinion, which, what I see, was infuriating. But I brought back the old texture, but the boat mechanics fixed, so it's gonna be like a patch nostalgia. Let's just call it that. The next thing you're gonna notice is the rubies have been changed once again. This time, they have been modernized to match Minecraft Earth textures. So this applies to the ruby item and the emerald item. Ugh, are you kidding me? Clearly don't want to set up game rules right now, because that would be a waste of time right now. So anyway, the block of emerald and emerald. However, they're called emeralds for some reason, because there was yet another flattening that happened. Yes, and you heard me. The flattening. The lang file, the texts were becoming way too chaotic and confusing, that I decided to, yes, and this includes advancements, and I decided to start from scratch in the lang file and just rebuild up and take any existing stuff. The next change you're about to see is going to be, what do you say, surprising? And lo and behold, the glass has been dyed to match the original glass texture. So yes, here's the original glass right here, and compare it to these, the 16 colors. Alright, would you rather see a broken texture? Not today! The end portal frame texture, handheld texture, and this applies to the inventory texture only, hint hint, has been changed. This time it's much more cleaner, and it has like the little ring. It's like a little ring. The next feature I want to show you is inside this barrel. And yes, armor items are now back. Most armor items apply to 1.13, which was also known as programmer art. And yes, this change applies to gold and chain armor. Again, the next change, we bring back the original saddle texture, which looked red. It looked kind of reddish over here. One of the next changes involves a campfire, which is kind of neat, because I have reverted the textures back to the original campfire texture when it was first introduced. I have mentioned earlier in the video about the changes with oak boats. The item textures have changed as well. However, there is a bug where oak and spruce somehow match. This is a bug, and I'll probably patch that. Yes, and we have the birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. So we're all the way far down here, and there's a pillager behind me, and then I just turn around and be like, that's a pillager outpost. But nope, there has been some pillager changes in this pre-release. They no longer have the ISIS sound that has been lingering around for over a year at this point. The next change is actually a really important one, and it involves the wandering trader. Yes, in the previous pre-release, wandering traders now have the ability to speak Russian, just like the villagers. And they have like a bit of a cleaner sound. Now there's new sounds added to the wandering trader. So yes, guess what happens when let me turn this up to the maximum volume. It's like it's Rush B from CS:GO. It's this internet thing that inspired it. So yeah, if you listen very closely. Alright, now if I taken the incorrect type.
Что? 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 Оп. Оп. Так ты нажимай. Что? Что?
Yeah, these are the sounds when not accepted.
Топорик себе.
Yeah.
Враг сзади! Враг сзади! Враг сзади! Враг сзади!
Die.
Враг сзади! Враг сзади! Враг сзади!
Yeah. So anyway, similar to the villagers, but although not as intense, I call it. Now we're gonna talk about the Infested Stone. So yes, and then the Infested Stone, basically, brief description, formerly called monster eggs. If you mine them, then silverfish will spawn. But texture-wise, they're a bit different. Let me line them up in comparison so that you can tell the difference. So yes, you may notice this. 5 out of 6 infested textures are completely different. The exception is Cobblestone. Yeah, this is not intended to be in a block model. This is not intended to be a block model, which means that it's supposed to look the same, but the item models are supposed to, the item textures are supposed to look different. So yeah, if you happen to look at a completely distorted looking stronghold where there's like this texture in some places, then that's a bug. It's supposed to match, but the item texture, the inventory texture is supposed to be different. So just FYI. There's also been 2 new paintings added in this version. So basically the first one, why did the pointer texture not load? Better. So anyway, this one actually was from a YouTube video thumbnail. It's literally the Rasputin Minecraft character. And I believe there's another image if I can get it to load. Yes, the second texture that's new is the map of Russia. I pulled this off of Britannica. So basically, this one's high quality, so it also shows the surrounding countries and their capitals. Like you can see Kazakhstan. Yeah. So this painting's also educational as well. Yeah, and there's also Ukraine just hanging down in the back here. There's also like an inset map of Russia also. Oh, and one more feature. Sorry. One more feature. One more feature has to do with the main screen. Now the panorama will be coming from the Better Together update in Bedrock Edition. So that's what the panorama is now. So anyway, that's what it looks like now. instead of the village and pillar, instead of the Buzzy Bees panorama. It is now the Better Together update. And a couple more features that we need to go over. One of which is in game mode survival. If you're playing in survival, you're probably gonna notice that the hearts are now portrayed a Russian flag. That's one change. And then there's actually another change that I want to show you, and it involves the bee. Yes, and some of you may know what this is once I show you. Some of you may recognize it right away. So here we have a normal looking bee. Now if I were to attack it, it'll turn red. And it has the demon face. So yes, hold on, let me try and... So yeah, that bee's gonna, that demon, excuse me, is gonna want to sting me. Because it's angry. And you can see that it's actually pretty hilarious. That might be a cursed image. And then for a close-up image of the angry bee itself, I have written down a command. Yes, and you may notice that it actually faces a different direction. But you can see here the close-up of the bee when angry. You recognize that demon face? Let me know in the comments below. So that just about wraps up for this video. Hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to leave a like to this video. For our like, let's shoot for 10 likes to this video, and then I don't know what to do next. And don't forget to leave a comment if you'd like this texture pack. I'll also leave a download link in the description below. Although you might not see the link right away, it'll probably be a few hours before I can actually get the link on Planet Minecraft. So, anyways, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to not miss any important notifications and to never miss an upload and premiere. So that just wraps it up. It's DieselDorky16, and I'm signing out right now.